Hey guys, what's up? I am back with the brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Redmi Note 10s versus the Vivo Y51. And the Vivo Y51s is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 chipset with 8GB of RAM, while the Redmi Note 10s is powered by Mediatek Helio G95 chipset with 6GB of RAM. On the back we have triple cameras on the Vivo Y51s, while on the Redmi Note 10s we have quad cameras on the back. We have 64 megapixel main camera on the Redmi Note 10s. So I am really excited to see that how is the Vivo Y51s is stack up against the Redmi Note 10s. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, on both phones is completely off. Now let's see the boot up test. Here we go. And the logo is here, more faster on the Vivo Y51s as compared to the Redmi Note 10s. And guys, also and both phones is running on Android 11. And guys, also we have a MIUI version 12.5 on the Redmi Note 10s, while on the Vivo we have a FunTouchOS version 11. And you can see Redmi Note 10s, it is more faster when it comes to booting up. And now the Vivo Y51s, now it is also done, about 1 or 2 second difference between these two devices. And guys, you can see that on both phones has a very different display. We have a Full HD AMOLED display with a 60Hz refresh rate on the Redmi Note 10s, while on the Vivo Y51s we have a Full HD IPS LCD display with a 60Hz refresh rate. And also we get a U-shaped notch on the Vivo, while on the Redmi we get a punch hole on the center, and the punch hole looks much better as compared to the U-shaped notch on the Vivo Y51s. Now let's see the app's opening speed. And guys, everything's closed up in the background, no app is running in the background. Now let's see phone dialer. That is exactly the same on both phones. We have different animation on both phones. So next on the list is the settings, and that is more faster on the Redmi Note 10s. And guys, you can see that we have a MIUI version 12.5 on the Redmi Note 10s. So now let's go display on both phones. And you can see we does not have any high refresh rate display, we get AMOLED display, so that's a really huge difference. So now let's check out some more application. Now let's start off with the Amazon shopping. Same Wi-Fi network on both phones, more faster, and you can see exactly the same on both phones at the end. Now let's see the scrolling, again exactly the same because we have 60Hz refresh rate, no high refresh rate display on both phones. Now let's check out some games application. Now let's see Candy Crush Saga, faster on the Redmi Note 10s as compared to the Y51s, and you can see huge difference. And also we have dual speakers on the Redmi Note 10s, which is something not really available on the Vivo Y51s. Instagram, that is exactly the same on both phones. Let's see pin out, and that is again more faster on the Redmi Note 10s as compared to the Y51s. Now let's open the Snapchat, and you can see faster on the Y51s. Let's see Spotify, and again exactly the same at the end. Subway Surfer, and that is again more faster on the Redmi Note 10s, which is obvious because we have a Mediatek Helio G95 processor as compared to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 662. So last game application we have is the Comparsion 2 on both phones. And now let's see that who is faster there again. Redmi Note 10s, it is super faster there. The speakers, it is really good on the Redmi Note 10s as compared to the Y51s. Note 10s is done, and the Y51s now it is also done. Now let's opening up the Twitter, faster on the Redmi Note 10s. Zedge, and that is more faster on the Redmi Note 10s. So now let's see the scrolling, and I see a little bit lag on the Y51s in the start, but right now really smooth on both phones. So last time I launched the cameras on both phones, default camera app. Now let's see that which one is going to be the fastest one. More faster on, you can see exactly the same on both phones. And guys, we also have ultra wide on both phones as you can see, so that's really good thing. And guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. I am using default Google Chrome on both phones. Now let's see wikipedia.org. and that is more faster on the Redmi Note 10s as compared to the Vivo Y51s. Now let's see the scrolling. Yes, I see little bit lag in the start, but you can see that after some time no issue whatsoever. Now let's open this English. Exactly the same on both phones. Now let's see the scrolling. Again, very smooth on both phones, 60Hz refresh rate. So guys, now let's see RAM management on both phones. Again, we have 6GB of RAM on the Redmi Note 10s, while on the Vivo Y51s we have a 8GB of RAM. Now let's see phone dialer, that is not refresh. Let's see settings, and that is not refresh. Amazon shopping, and that card refresh only on the Redmi Note 10s. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, and that is refresh again on the Redmi Note 10s. Instagram, refresh on the Redmi Note 10s. Let's see Pinout, and again refresh. Let's see Snapchat, that is again refresh. Let's see Spotify, refresh, and you can see RAM management, it is very bad on Xiaomi phones always. Now let's see Subway Surfer, and that got refresh on both phones. Let's see Temper 2, refresh on the Redmi. Let's see Twitter, refresh again. I think Zedge, refresh again. Last way back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see. And guys, overall I have to say regarding the app's opening speed, as you can see that, and the Redmi Note 10 perform more faster as compared to the Vivo Y51 in game app loading time. Especially I would say that in system-based application and both phones is perform exactly the same. In terms of the RAM management device, as you can see that, and the Vivo Y51s is perform more better as compared to the Redmi Note 10s. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Redmi Note 10s versus the Vivo Y51s. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.